Hello everybody, welcome back to the channel. This is another video on the last day of the Go Battle League, Open Great League, sorry. So this is the same team, Jellicent, Drapion and Guzzlord. Jellicent into Grimer. This is okay matchup, so I'm gonna go for the CMP tie. Grimer doesn't do a lot of super effective onto Jellicent, everything is neutral and I know I can take it because it's blocky. So going for the serve will bring it down to the red. I am trying to farm down here, going for just before the next Mud Bomb. Mud Bomb takes 4, so I take 3 hexes on to serve, so I'm faster. Not going to let him farm down, I'm going to switch out into Drapion to try and put some pressure onto the shields. So I grab one shield, and now I'm going to shield up this next one, which is... oh no, I don't shield. Yeah, I don't shield. So I'm saving the shields for the Guzzlord in this game. Going for a bait, or tail. This will probably draw a shield, but I think I could have caught with Crunch because he's going to knock me out anyway. Coming in directly with Guzzlord, so this is where the Icy Wind is going to be shielded. He's going to debuff my attack, but I'm going to just farm up to the Crunch. And he catches with a Credily, so not very bad. I mean, I'm doing resisted, but he's also doing resisted. Sorry, not resisted, debuff damage. I tried to catch the Grass Knot, but unfortunately couldn't. So he comes in direct again with the Rock Tomb, so now I'm single debuff again. I tried to clear my debuff, so now I'm single debuff. Wasn't sure if Dragon Claw would knock out, so I had to go for the Crunch. Now I'm just going to farm down. Good thing here is Guzzlord is quite tanky, so it can take at least one Icy Wind from a Shadow boosted Drift Pin, and then I can survive and throw my Dragon Claw. Yeah, so that was a close game. I had to at least catch the Credily's move one time so that I have enough health on Guzzlord. I couldn't let him farm down using Credily. If Credily farms down, then basically that's the end of the game. Yeah. Okay, so we go into the next match. Rank 19 player, so this should be manageable. Fortress into Jellicent, this is not a good matchup, so I'm going to switch out into Drapion. I'm going to pressure with the Crunch. So we are slightly out of sync, so I'm going for direct Crunch to before the first Rock Tomb. Firing on 4, we're going for Aqua Tail. This opponent knows his Aqua Tail, I think he doesn't shield this one. Although he shields this one, okay. So we got a shield. And now we're going to shield up the Rock Tomb. This is... he has, I think, one more charge to the next Rock Tomb. So I'm going to take another shield here. We're going to double shield Drapion and try and win switch advantage. So we will outpace to the next Aqua Tail, and I think if you notice I fire on bad timing because I didn't want to fire... oh wait, that's good timing, okay, yeah. So that's alright, that's right. Yeah, so Aqua Tail didn't really knock out with the Rock Tomb debuff, so he was able to knock me out. I'm gonna come in with Guzzlord. Guzzlord against Grind Support, only the X Scissor is super effective, so we're gonna take one X Scissor. And then we're going to do 1 and then fire. So, oh, that's 3. Okay, so we're going to do 3 and fire. Okay, so I'm thinking I want to store up some energy first, pivot into Jellicent to try and catch a move. Yeah. We are catching the move, and now we're going to farm down the Grind Support. So we have a low Fortress as well, and now we face a Credily. So this is tricky. I'm going directly for the Shadow Ball just before the Rock Tomb debuffs. We are so close to the next Shadow Ball, but I had to go for the serve. I was scared of the Rock Tomb debuff again. This serve will not knock out. So the Grass Knot will knock out, then it will be dry. And then I'm going to come in with Guzzlord again to snipe. And now we have Dragon Claw against the Energy Dry Grass Support. So yeah, that's second game. Okay, now we're going into the third game. Okay, we have a Clodzaya, so it's a good lead. Jellicent resists almost everything. And now he switches into low kicks. I was a bit late to switch, so I took a bit of damage onto Jellicent. The sucker punches do quite a lot. Low kicks, I think there's a fighting move at the back and a bug move. Bug pass, if I'm not mistaken. So yeah. Oh no, so it's sorry, I think it's Night Slash and Bug Pass. So coming in with Guzzlord, everything is resisted except for Bug Pass, but he needs to get to 7, I think, to get the Bug Pass. So now Guzzlord, we've also faced Cross-Eye. I think he comes in back with Cross-Eye. Yeah, I'm gonna do fire on 5. I should have fired the crunch, I think it's more damaging. But I wanted to at least try and throw 2 moves within his first Earthquake. Yeah, I know it's an Earthquake because there's no reason why you should use any other move. So going for the crunch, I was hoping for a debuff, and then I'm gonna instantly pivot into Jellicent to try and draw out the last guy. So the last guy is Morpeko, and good thing is Jellicent had a bit of farm, which was quite lucky that I farmed up a little bit against the low kicks. So the first serve coming in, now the second serve coming in, we are going for a double shield against Morpeko. We're coming in. Yep, and now we're going for the serve. He uses both shields. And now we should be able to fire the next serve, which should take out. Morpeko is super glassy. Then this one should be able to take out as well. Yeah, so Cross-Eye is dry and the poison sticks are resistant. Alright, so that's another game. Yeah, so far very good games with this team. I think I'm able to climb to at least 2-1. The low half of the 2-1s. So okay, credibly another good lead. So I believe he's gonna switch out. Mastodon. I could have stayed in. Actually, I think the mistake was to switch out. So I should have stayed in. But now this becomes a more uncomfortable matchup. But Mastodon, the good thing is he's a shadow, so I will outpace and I will be doing a little bit more damage to him, which is quite good for me. And yeah, you'll see here Drapion outpacing. So I'm playing out the 2 shield scenario for Drapion. I'm gonna shield everything from Mastodon and try and get back the switch advantage. So if I win switch, basically I can align Claydol with anything on the back line because everything beats Claydol, and I just need to be careful of what's the last guy. So I'm firing as soon as possible, coming back with Claydol to try and see if he's going to like switch out anything. So we will be taking a Stone Age, and he's not switching out, so I'm gonna farm a bit more, and then he catches my move onto Azumarill. So we know it's Azumarill, Claydol, and Jellicent. So I want Jellicent onto Azumarill, so I'm going to basically keep the alignment, farm up to his play rough, but he did one more bubble. So he's on 7 now. I'm gonna fire again. Now he's on 8. I'm gonna try and catch. Yeah, that's where Drapion comes in. So Guzzlord gonna farm down, and we have a low Mastodon and a Claydol as well. I'm going directly for Crunch, and he catches onto Mastodon, which is unfortunate, but good thing is we have another shield, so we can at least take one Rock Tomb or Ice Beam. I'm not sure if they're running Ice Beam or Scorching Sands, so we're going to not take the risk. It's going to be a Rock Tomb, and I'm going to get to the next Crunch. Auto debuff, but this is so effective, so this should be able to knock out the Claydol. Oh, it doesn't. Okay, and then I come in and try and snipe to catch the move. Yeah. Yep, so that's 4 wins in a row, and I think I've got to catch the previous game. So previous game was a loss. Yeah, so this is the first 4 wins. Okay, so let's get into the next few matches. I think this one is a 3-2 Yeah, it's a 3-2 set. I lost 2 games, won 3, and then the next set is also a 3-2 set. So yeah, let's get into the games. Jellicent into Dragonite. So this is probably the legend team, Dragonite, Jellicent, and Alolan Sandslash. So I'm going to farm up to 5. Take the first Dragon Claw. I'm going to fire the Surf. This will be resisted, but it will still draw a shield because Dragonite is just so grassy. So we will do a Surf, switch out into Drapion. So now what we're going to do is try and pressure the next shield. We're going to play out the 2 shield scenario against 1 shield scenario on Dragonite and try to flip switch. So what opponent does, I think he switches out into Sandslash to catch my move, which is no issue. I'm going to go off just before the next drill run to try and put pressure onto the last shield. Crunch comes in, brings it down low, and now I'm going to double shield because I want to try and see if I can farm down this Sandslash. Catch the move onto Jellicent. So what this does basically is I have Sandslash on low farm down range, and I can farm down with Drapion. I was worried for the Ice Punch, so I'm gonna just fire the Aqua Tail since I have it. I'm going to go. If Dragonite comes in, we will fire instantly. Yep, it's gonna be Aqua Tail. This is a bait. I wonder if he counts. Okay, so it takes, yeah, you see, so it takes quite a lot, right? So now we come into Jellicent. So Guzzlord is resisting everything on Jellicent, so I'm going to overfarm basically. I think the harder hitting move is Shadow Ball, but it will still be resisted. Surf is super weak, so overfarming a bit. We're gonna farm up to his half HP, and then we fire a Dragon Claw just to see if it takes out a shield. If it does, then we'll instantly fire the Crunch. Yep. And then now we are 1 shot away from Dragonite. Yeah, so that was the legend team. This team actually doesn't really full counter, but it's a neutral match against that team. That's why Jellicent and Guzzlord, the combo is quite good. So I faced this team I think twice today. You're gonna see the last match as well, and we'll play exactly the same way. So Jellicent into Lapras. Okay, so Lapras, everything is resistant onto Jellicent except for the neutral side waves. But Jellicent is doing neutral Shadow Ball. I'm going directly for the Shadow Ball. This should be a Sparkling Aria. I think he farmed up until Ice Beam. So we're gonna go for 1 and then another Shadow Ball coming in. We should be winning the 0 shoot matchup in this case. So yeah. Go. So I'm just going directly for Shadow Ball. I want to either take him out or draw a shield, and I know I can resist everything from Lapras. So we're going to go Shadow Ball. So this gives him a question whether he wants to shield or not. If he shields, then we'll take him out anyway. We're going to come in with Drapion to do the mirror match. He's not switching, which means there's something weak to Drapion. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to play out the 2 shields now on Drapion. Resist first, okay, and then Annihilate comes in. So the first thing I'm going to do is go for a Crunch. I want to try and get a debuff if possible on the defense, so that Jellicent can come in to basically farm down easier. And I bait with Aqua Tail again. Okay, so I missed the Aqua Tail and I was hoping for a debuff. So going to play out the 2 shield scenario on Annihilate. Shooting everything, this should be able to farm down. Shooting again. So now we have an advantage and we have a Shadow Drapion at the back. So we're gonna fire Surfs again and again and again. 1 shield down, you're gonna take about half HP with the second shield. And now Guzzlord coming in, so that's probably game over for the opponent. Yep, and he quits. Yeah, so 2 good games, but I think after this there was 2 losses, so you'll see why and what kind of teams lose. I think if there's a double electric like Charger Bug and Morpeko, that's one of the combos that caused me to lose. Yeah, I think this is the Charger Bug and Morpeko team. So I switched out into Drapion instantly because I didn't want to take super effective, and he switched to Primate. Good thing is Primate is not seeing the Guzzlord, but it's also bad because he's also doing high pressure onto Drapion. So I'm just going to spam as much as possible onto Primate to try to take out the shield. I do believe I lost this one. Yeah, so in this case, a good start. I'll try and play the 2 shield scenario. I should have fired. Should have instantly fired the Aqua Tail. Now he's going to fire double close combat. So now we're down 2 shields against a charger bar, and this is quite bad because yeah, this is where I should have fired instantly. If I did fire, now all this energy of 2 waves of crunch is gone. Guzzlord coming in, so this is a waste of energy. Then try to catch the Excisor onto Jellicent, but then comes in the Morpeko. Yeah, and this is where I thought it was game over because Morpeko will kill Jellicent, and I don't think I can farm down with Guzzlord. So yeah, just quit from there. Let's see the next game. Okay, we are going Jellicent to Jessie Dui. So we're gonna switch out after a while, but I'm gonna do 2 first. Then switch out. So Jessie Dui is gonna do a Frenzy Plant. It's not a Shadow Jessie Dui, so it's not so it doesn't do very painful. Going for a 5. I know I let 1 incident through because I was afraid of the damage. Yeah. Doing 2 Aqua Tails on the Talonflame, and then I'm coming in with Guzzlord from here to farm down. So this could be a Brave Bird. I was thinking it was a Brave Bird, so it fired. Why I think it was Brave Bird? His only win condition is to Brave Bird and hope it knocks me out. And then the 2 shield on Jellicent doesn't work against the 2 Pokemon at the back. So yeah. Yeah, so that's the 3rd win. I think the last one is a loss as well for this game. So we'll see. Yeah, so this team does have its weaknesses. Like you saw the double electric weakness. Okay, clean out into Jellicent. This is also a good lead. But what I did wrong, I think, was not to shield. So let's see that. Drapion into Big Tough. We're going to do neutral Aqua Tails. I do think we take the lead, but I think he's okay. So I believe he's running double fairy, which is double counter to the Guzzlord at the back, which means that Guzzlord only has the lead Pokemon, which is Claydol to face. So we take out yeah, we take out the Tough. So we're taking super effective Mud Slaps here. Then now I come in with Jellicent. I should have come in with Guzzlord in this game because okay, the reason why I wanted to come in Jellicent is because I wanted to hide the Guzzlord, but I think in this team sometimes you gotta come in and try and draw out the last guy. So yeah, and here I should have shielded to get a bit more health. So last guy is Bastiodon, which is very, very difficult. Bastiodon resists the Dragon Tails. Bastiodon is so tanky, and he's doing very hard neutral damage on Guzzlord as well. So for this game, very, very difficult to win. Yeah, I'm not shielding this. Yeah, I'm going for the crunch. Yeah, and I needed 2 serves, but at least 3 because he has a shield, and I know I can't get to 3 serves and farm down. Yeah, which is, yeah, that's the problem. So even if I take out Claydol, I still have Bastiodon to get past. Yeah, so should have used a shield at some point, maybe one of the rock tubes. Then probably I'll have enough HP for the Bastiodon. Yeah, so that's 3 wins. We're going to the next set. Yeah, so this is the last day. I think we are coming into the Spring Cup. I'll be doing a video on Spring Cup as well for the meta. I'll try to build some teams and we'll see how it lines up. Jellicent into Morpeko. Okay, I think this is also a lost game, but Yeah, we're see switching into Drapion instantly. We can fire the Aqua Tail. He's gonna overfarm. And then fire on Aura Wheel, so he has I think 2 extra. But I think this is gonna be a second Fangs. Yeah, so he baited me with the second Fangs. And then I'm gonna come in with the Aqua Tail. He comes in with Marowak, so I believe he is not shielding this one. The next one he's gonna shield. This is bad timing, but if I let it go, I will be taking the full mud step, so I need to shoot the Aqua Tail. It takes out the Marowak, which is good. And now I'm coming in with Guzzlord to farm down. Maybe it's a bit for this one. Okay, so I do take I can take one Aura Wheel, which is the non-boosted one, and then I'm gonna farm down. I'm gonna shield up the boosted Aura Wheel, although it's resistant Guzzlord, but it still does a lot of damage. Farming down the Morpeko, and now we have a crit lead. So this is a tricky scenario. I'm going directly for the crunch because I want to try and get at least a single debuff onto credit lead. Didn't get a debuff. He's gonna fire Rock Tomb. This will take out my Guzzlord. And the thing is, he needs to get to 5 for the Guzzlord. So I'm gonna fire instantly. He has to shield this. If he shields this, Guzzlord might not take out. Oh, let's see. Oh, it takes out. It doesn't take out. Yeah, it takes out. Okay. Yeah, so a bit tricky. Guzzlord doesn't play very well in the credit lead with shields up, which is something that we need Drapion to do. But yeah, so this team is also very weak into credit lead. We don't really have like a direct answer for credit lead as well, so we gotta dance around. But if credit lead is at the back, then it's a bit difficult. Okay, Jellicent into Guzzlord again, very good lead. So we're gonna farm. Just stay in and farm. Opponent is staying in for a reason, so we're gonna farm up to the 2 Shadow Balls. Dugong actually loses to Jellicent. Everything is either neutral or resisted on Dugong, so but Shadow Ball is very strong onto Dugong. So it's going to take both Shadow Balls, none of them are debuffed, and I think this is a drill run as well. So yeah, basically opponent swapped in with no reason. I know I want Jellicent on Guzzlord, but I didn't want to get farmed down by the guy support, so I'm gonna come in with Drapion. Drapion can resist or take neutral from the Aqua Tails and the Exorcism. I'm gonna fire to Crunch. This might take out or draw a shield, we'll see. Yeah, so we draw a shield. And I believe this part I go for the double shield scenario. Oh no, I don't go. Okay, so I'm going for Guzzlord. I'm putting everything on Guzzlord because I know Guzzlord insists everything on Guzzlord support except for the Exorcism. Taking the first Earthquake. I'm coming in and sniping with the Surf. So we still have 2 shields. The 2 shields is basically safe for the Guzzlord to shield up the Exorcism. I know I can farm down the Guzzlord from here, so I'm going to let Jellicent go. But he mistakenly went for Sludge Bomb, so which allows me to throw another Surf, which is an advantage for me. So it takes out, and now we are going, yeah, he got a bit of farm, and now we're going directly for Guzzlord. So I'm going to bait with a Dragon Claw here, just to see if it takes out the last shield. It does, and now I'm going to directly farm for Crunch. Yeah, and this Crunch should take out at the end. Exorcism shielded. The next Crunch should be able to take out the Guzzlord. Sorry, take out the Guzzlord support. Yeah. Yeah, so far so good, I guess. Yeah, this team is quite a balanced team, but there's also counter. Like if you play double fairy, if you play double electric, like ABB or ABA, double single type, I think it's quite unbalanced, and then it takes out the team. Credit lead is also an option to fight this team, so it's something to note as well. But not everybody runs credit lead, not everybody runs double fairy, not everybody runs Wigglytuff, so I guess it's also a balanced setup. Jellicent into Medicham. Okay, this one is the opponent's like quits after a while, so yeah, it's a free win for me. Okay, the next one I think we lose as well, so we'll see how the game plays out. Okay, Jellicent into Wigglytuff. Okay, this is the one where I made a mistake. I should have stayed in with Jellicent because Wigglytuff is doing resistant charge moves onto Drapion, and the fact that I swapped out, he was able to get an energy lead, and then I would be basically putting the Guzzlord in alignment with the Wigglytuff. So yeah, that was a mistake. The moment I swapped out, I realized it was a mistake. So I should have seen Wigglytuff and just stayed in. Although I'm doing resistant Hex, I can still do neutral serves as fast as possible. And yeah, now basically the Wigglytuff will be aligned with my Guzzlord. So yeah, so the moment I come in, he's gonna come in Wigglytuff, and that's, yeah, you'll see how much damage it does. It doesn't do a lot, it's very, very resistant. Yeah, then surrender. Yeah, so mistake there. Should have stayed in with Jellicent on Wigglytuff. Okay, we have the last game. So this is similar. We face up against the Legend team again. This is the Dragonite, Jellicent, and Sandslash team. Very, very common. So same process. We're gonna farm up to 5 serves. Sorry, 5 counts of Hex, and then throw a serve. We tried to throw, but it's not. Yeah, I think he allowed me to charge that priority. So I'm taking the Dragon Claw and then going for the serve. Yeah, so now serve comes in. We're gonna switch into Drapion. We do take a little bit less damage than just now because he went for a CMP instead of so crunch coming in. This time I went for a crunch. I'm going for a crunch to try and debuff. He double shields, so now he's down 2 shields. I'm gonna try and get to the Aqua Tail. Again, there's a catch on Sandslash, so no problem. I'm gonna farm up to the Aqua Tail, and I think I can get to at least. Okay, I was trying to get to the crunch, but no issue. Going for Jellicent. Now shooting up the Ice Punch, and then he'll be a bit behind. Oh, it's a drill run. So I'm trying to go for a Shadow Ball, and I'm not sure if this will knock out. But if this does, then Guzzlord is basically aligned on the Jellicent and on the Dragonite. So Guzzlord coming in, sniping the Dragonite, and we have a Jellicent. Yeah, so just going directly for the crunch. Yeah, and this is basically the last game and game over. So I guess with the Open Great League coming to an end, this is quite a good ending to my matches, right? We face the Legend team again, taking resistant Shadow Balls, and we secure Elo Climb. Okay, thank you very much for watching this video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Stay tuned for the next one. Thanks.